Marlon, terrific afternoon.
Yeah, one that we've been building on, in training for this week, and it's gone better really. Good reaction from Saturday, and it's a step in the right direction now for the end of the season.
How do you put your finger on the difference between this Saturday and last Saturday?
I don't think you can. You've seen it. It happens in football at any level. You've seen it in the Premiership, and you've seen it right down to our level. So that things happen in football. Unfortunately, we didn't turn up last week, but we did this week, and we got our just rewards.
And you're on a terrific run of goal-scoring form, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting a few nosebleeds getting so forward, but I don't know how many that is since I've come back, but I think I'm second top goal scorer now with 7, and I got 7 last year overall, but I've got 7 in the league now. So with the games remaining, I think with the form I'm in, the goal scorer, if I can get 10, it'd be great for a deep line midfielder to get 10 league goals. So I'll be pushing on to try and get a few more now.
And it was a lovely finish, didn't you? Just pass the ball almost into the net.
Yeah, I had the one earlier, which I tried to caress around the player, and that's hit the post. And as soon as it come to me, I didn't really think about it. I just tried to place it in the corner, and I don't know if the keeper see it through the body, so it's gone straight in the corner. Good assist from Mo, and he had 2 today, which were vital for us.
And it's something like 5 goals in the last 8 games. I mean, the goal-scoring form of your life, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is, and like I said, if I can make the most of it this season, and like I said, trying to get a few more would be great. But as long as we win, I'm not too fussed. But for as a personal accolade, it's been pretty good of late.
And can you put your finger on why you're scoring more goals?
I don't know really. Today there was 2 of us in there, so it was more of traditional centre midfielders. One went and one would kind of sit, so they gave me a bit more licence. But with the move that was supposed to happen, it didn't happen. Like I said, things happen for a reason. I've come back and I've scored goals, so I'm not complaining. Like I said, things happen for a reason, and I've come back, I've scored. The team are doing relatively well, so hopefully I can continue performing, and hopefully we can now for the last remaining 7 games.
And the performance today must give everybody great confidence, because they're obviously one of the strongest sides in the league. You beat them pretty comfortably in the end.
Yeah, we said that. Second half was quite comfortable for us really. We didn't really play any football. Obviously you can see the state of the pitch, it was really boggy in there, so it was hard, but when we're 2 in the lot, we're not going to really try and make things happen without exposing ourselves. So we were comfortable really. Brownie ain't really ever made a save to make, so it's pleasing because, like I said, we've worked on a few things this week regarding this game, and they paid off. We had jobs to do in there, and we owed them one, and we put one on them now. And I said in the interview in the week, we need to beat the teams around us to have any chance of going up, and we ticked one of them off today.
7 big games to come now.
Yeah, it is. We've just got to maintain this professionalism that we have. Like I said, we've worked on things in the training ground that really helped us today. We had a game plan, and we knew what we were going to do from the offset. So I'm pretty sure we'll do that now for every. Not that we didn't, but for every game, proper focus on it, because it is a mini season now, and there's so many teams around there that can go up. And like I said, luckily we are playing teams around us, so if we do win, we're taking points off them and putting us in a better position.
And do you think the experience of last year, and obviously a lot of the team were here last year, and those that weren't are pretty experienced pros, do you think that will help you? I
think so. I think it's got to. You can't go through the pain that we did last year without kind of trying to learn from it. That's the thing about football. So hopefully we can. We missed out on about 3 weeks of holiday last year, so hopefully we'll get up and get on our holidays earlier.
Well, thanks so much.
Cheers.
Marlon, the manager said that was for Jason Taylor, that one. Was that spoken about before the game? Obviously he couldn't play a part, but was it a big one for him today?
Yeah, Jace was fired up really all week in training, giving us hinters, and it was kind of good to have him there because he was kind of a coach this week as well, so he kind of knew what they do and how they go about his business. And when you're playing the old club, and we've spoken to him, and he's had words with us about what it's like down there. So I think it's really pleasing for him to get the bragging rights against his mates.
Yeah, the manager obviously does his scouting and everything, and you get told about players, but how much of a difference can it make when somebody knows them inside out, people like O'Connor and Noble?
Yeah, well, that's why we kind of worked on a lot of things, thoroughly on Thursday. Really into how they play and how we counteract against that. Like I said, we knew what how they'd go about things, and we blocked any of their threat quite early. And like I said, I felt comfortable in there with Russ. They had a free in there, but Sammy dropped in to help us out. So it was a comfortable win, and we'll take it on to Saturday now.
Yeah, you played some good stuff at Fleetwood recently, but in terms of the result and like you said, comfortable win, when can you remember the last time you were that much in control of a game?
No, not really. Not this season. Not that I've played. I think when we played Exeter, we won 3-0, but they were a good side and it probably won a 3-0 game. So as for so Brownie, for him to make any few chances we had the first half, and like I said, second half we didn't really get out of second gear because we didn't have to. We were just shielding our lead, and sometimes you're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, it was a big result, wasn't it? Because obviously they were level on points with the game in hand. So if they'd have won today, that would have been a big blow for you. But now you've landed a blow to them.
Yeah, the results in the week were not too bad for us, and looking at them today, they're all right as well. So I think we're 3 points off third. So we're playing the teams around off. It's got to go to Port Vale. Gillingham have got to come here. So it's what you want really as a player. You want to be playing these big games, and we're all going to be fired up and really raring to go to push on now because. So we've been in the position last year where you get in the playoffs, you're dragging it out, and it's a lottery like it was last year. So I think you give myself a real good chance. I think it's going to go to the end of the season. The way it's looking at the minute, it might go to the last game of the season. So I'll take that going to the last game of the season.
Yeah, and you haven't lost here since September. This is quite a good little record. Now 17, I think, league games unbeaten.
Yeah, that is really good compared to last year. We're a bit more sloppier at home but now I think it's got to be our fortress really, and so luckily we've got the big teams coming to play here, so if we continue winning games or getting positive results at home, it's going to be good for us, and then going away from home being solid and probably picking teams off.
Yeah. Did you sense a little extra edge in the crowd today? Everyone was being a bit up for it because of the opposition and what happens in the past, but would you like to see that every game or feel that every game?
I think so. They always, obviously, when these lot come down or whoever's in charge, they seem to give them a bit of abuse, and it's great. And the games we've got now, we need every man behind us, and if this is rocking, it does give you a lift as a player. There's no better feeling, fans singing your name or cheering when you score a goal. So if we get as many people in. Which I hope they come to support us now because we're in a great position now, and more the people the merrier, and the more vocal, like I said, it will help us and spur us on to go out and perform and run that extra yard, make that extra tackle and go and win the game. Yeah,
your goal shows you don't have to smash it, do you, to score, as long as you put it in the right place, you've got a chance.
I'm not really a smasher. I'm like when we're doing the finishing, I've always tried to caress the ball in and place it. But yeah, that's nice, from the edge of the box to, pass it in the net with a bit more elegance about it. Yeah, it is nice, and that's, I hope the kind of player that I am, and I have got that in my locker. But luckily this year, the goals have been coming, and I said if I can get more forward, I think now we'll score more goals.
Yeah. Cheers, Marlon.
Is that the most stylish